of improv as a level 1 students. They have moved their way through the classes, and now they're an official troupe, and they are killing the game. Get your hands clapping. Make some noise for
How we doing tonight? That's right, we are Apologies in Advance. My name is Aaron. With me tonight is
Jordan,
Gwen, Tasha,
Kristen.
And as Kenan said, we're going to do some short form improv, kind of like what you see if you've ever watched Who's Line Is It Anyway. To get us started, our first game is going to be called Foursquare. It's going to be for all 4 of them. So how this works is you're going to see 2-person scenes. As I say shift left or shift right, they will have to move and we'll have a new 2-person scene. So go ahead and get into formation. So it's kind of like watching TV a little bit, only I get to change the channels. So if I say like shift left, or if I say shift right, just like that. So to get us started, I need a suggestion for a relationship.
polyamorous,
Polyamorous, okay? Shift left.
Oh my God.
A location that can fit on this stage.
Ice cream shop.
Ice cream shop. Shift left. Strong emotion.
sad,
Sad. Okay. Shift left. And what is a mundane occupation? Architecture. I like architecture. So let's review real quick. We've got
Architecture.
all right. Shift left.
Polly.
ice cream shop.
Okay. Shift left. Sad. Okay. Let's go and shift left. Shift left. Shift right. And help us count down. We will see this scene in 3, 2, 1. Action.
I misplaced the blueprints again. Joan, why do you do this?
We are about to go into the big meeting and you can't even find the blueprints.
Well, Sandra, I like to keep it interesting.
Shift left.
You know, if you keep standing like that, you're going to attract more lovers.
you don't say.
I mean, we already have 5 in this group. I'm trying to keep it between us, and the other 3 are kind of like the back burner.
You're not wrong. The PO stands for Patricia and Oliver. And then the LLY stands for Lizzie, Lehman,
And Yemen.
and Yemen. We gotta talk about Yemen, by the way.
I'd be okay with losing Yemen. But listen, do you think that maybe you and I can start going on dates together?
Shift left.
Jessica, you're doing great.
Yeah,
Yeah, you're a little cold.
yeah.
I've noticed a lot of ice cream has gone missing, and by coincidence, you are also very frigid. You want to connect those two, perhaps?
Maybe just a little. I asked for a heater like 3 months ago.
Gosh, I'd love to do that, but this is Oklahoma. I don't have to do anything.
Shift left.
If you start crying, I'm going to start crying.
Okay.
Sorry.
Shift left.
So, who knew it would be a mistake mixing up the blueprint for the electrical and the plumbing? Well, it was a big sewer bomb. I mean, I feel like we shouldn't take any responsibility for this.
Shift right.
You know what you did. I just wish you would admit it.
I did. I stole your boyfriend.
I didn't even know I was gay until you stole it from me.
Shift right.
Right.
Well, somebody called. Apparently we have a Department of Labor. That's new to me. And,
Hey, God!
No. Okay, this is harassment
Shift
now.
right!
So, I'm texting Eamon. We got chlamydia.
You got chlamydia.
We got chlamydia.
I'm clean.
No, I don't think you heard me. We got chlamydia.
You can only get chlamydia if you kiss on the mouth.
Shift right!
Okay, I think that we take credit for all the good stuff, all the good stuff, and
I think that's a great idea. So, I actually think that I'm gonna let you take over on this one. You seem like you have all the good ideas.
yeah.
And I think I might quit.
Shift left!
Yeah, the chlamydia hurts.
Shift left!
There. Does this work? Are you gonna stop suing me?
Shift left!
Now it's too hot.
I think
We were bros. We were lifted together, and occasionally we'd kiss, and you took that away from me.
Shift right!
Well, as long as you're an employee here, and I have a legal order that says I have to turn the heat on. God, employees. Are you happy now?
No, I will not be happy until there's a snow cone flavor made out of your blood.
Shift right!
So it sucks that you got chlamydia and herpes.
Yeah.
I just feel like, I don't think I can do this relationship anymore.
What do you mean?
I mean, I'm worried about my health.
Your health is perfectly fine.
That's because I take the antibiotics. You take 1 day of the antibiotics.
It's a 1 day antibiotic. It says it on the bottle.
Okay, so you're mixing up your birth control with your STI medication.
There's a difference.
See? Yeah, just to be clear, don't take any health advice from this group. So our next game is going to be a game called Change. It's going to be for Gwen and Jordan. They're going to do a two-person scene, and at any point, if I want them to change the last line that they said, I'll say change, and they'll have to re-up. So if Jordan says a line,
I am very skilled at the piano.
change,
I quit the piano and took up guitar.
change.
I am terrible at all musical instruments.
Okay, and then the scene would continue on from there. I can do that with movements, the volume of their voice, their accent, things like that. So to get us started, can we get a relationship for them?
Brother and sister.
Brother and sister. And where would be kind of an unusual place a brother and sister would be hanging out?
brothel.
At a brothel. Okay, brother and sister hanging out at a brothel. A whorehouse, if you will. Okay, and help us count down. We'll see the scene in 3, 2, 1.
You know, I know Mom and Dad said for us to spend time together, so I decided to visit you at work.
Really?
Yes, you know, we moved from Alabama years ago. Well, this is more of a platonic sibling rival relationship.
Change.
You know, this is more of a, we're not rich enough to get away with this. You know, in that light, did you do something with your hair? It looks wonderful.
Yeah, I did. With the money that you sent me for not visiting me in my place of work.
I don't know is this one of your characters yet? Because it's very enticing. I mean, no. Stop it. We went to camp to get this out of your head.
You sent me a letter saying you wanted Russian
Change.
You sent me a letter saying you wanted your mother.
Change.
You sent me a letter saying you wanted me at my most vulnerable moment.
Oh, Deborah, why must we be playing these games? I am very confused. Now, is there some small chance that we're not related and this isn't something we're going to have to deal with through therapy?
Not unless you have enough money.
Change.
Not unless you have enough babies.
Change.
Not unless mother learns to love you again.
Change your pose.
Oh, I should have not allowed the family to keep me. They should have given me up. Wow. We really need to talk this out. I can't take you seriously like this. Could you turn around?
I mean,
Yeah, all right, that's definitely an improvement. Yeah.
Change.
Yeah. Could you remove your glasses slowly? It's for research purposes. Yeah, that is what that looks like when you remove your glasses and shake your head like that, yes. I'm gonna sit here for a moment, because I'm in deep thought.
can I put my glasses on? I really can't see.
I would really prefer that you would, yes.
So, you visit today on the death of our grandmother.
Oh, that did it.
Listen, boy.
Good, go on.
We have set circumstances here in our place of work, and you pay high money,
Change.
and you pay small money,
Change.
and you pay with our family's cow.
Bessie is the finest cow we ever had. It's finer than you.
Change.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean that. I would trade all the cows for you, Tamara.
Change.
We really gonna have to work through all of this afterwards, okay? Let's... Here, drink this.
Okay.
Vodka always makes the uncomfortable feeling seem less strong.
Another. Vodka good for soul.
Change.
Vodka good for environment.
Change.
Vodka good for my self-esteem.
You almost look like your best friend who is not here. That will help make this go a lot easier.
No, buddy, I think that's double. This roleplay has gotten very weird. I think you should leave.
Change.
This divorce agreement has gotten very weird. I think you should leave.
Change.
This honeymoon has gotten very weird. I wish you
And scene! Oh man, that got awkward. Okay, our next game is going to be a game called Craigslist Ad. This is going to be for me, Tasha, and Kristen. Kristen's going to go ahead and leave, so she can't hear any of this. And how this game's going to work is I'm going to give you guys 3 titles of legit, real Craigslist ads, like they're for sale ads. And then you choose whichever one you want. We'll read the ad, and then Kristen's going to come in. She is buying what we are selling her, okay? And she has to try to figure out what that is. So real quick, let's go through these headlines here. We've got Ugly Mean Cat, free. Shrunken Pet Head Amulet. Antique Hand Crank Women's Toy. Okay, so if you want the Ugly Mean Cat, let's Shrunken Pet Head Amulet. Antique Hand Crank Toy. So let's go ahead and read. Let's go ahead and read the. So, amazing condition for being over 70 years old, but still works great. Was my great grandmother's. passed down to my grandma, and then to my mother. My wife was not interested in it, so I need to sell ASAP. Need money for Christmas. Okay, so, if someone will let Kristen know she can come back in, we will see this scene in 3, 2, 1. Is she gonna show up?
I certainly hope so.
Oh my God.
Hey guys, sorry I'm late.
Oh,
What?
wow.
I was just so excited. I just ran all the way here.
I bet, yeah. I mean, how long have you been in the market for something like this?
Oh my God, years.
Years?
She's gonna be perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah, now, okay, it is a little old-fashioned.
Okay.
I hope you don't mind. Technology wasn't really up to speed.
Really into steampunk? I think this is gonna work out.
Okay, into steampunk, gears
Yeah.
and such.
Yeah.
That could work.
Yeah.
Like elbow grease, like get in there.
Just really
I
cranky.
just like to
Grind
get my hands dirty.
Yeah, that shouldn't be a problem.
So, do you mind telling me, how long ago did you acquire it?
Well, okay, it's kind of a long story. It goes, I mean, this has been in my family for generations.
Okay.
My great-grandmother hand-carved this. She then passed it down to her daughter, who passed it down to my mother, who then passed it down to us once we got married,
I ain't having no part of it.
and she just doesn't want it.
So it's like a family heirloom.
Yes.
Are you sure you can part with it?
Yes, he can. Honey, we agreed. We agreed.
You haven't even given it a go-around.
Maybe I have and you weren't there.
Excuse me? I feel uncomfortable with, like, hostile work deals. So, can you tell me, like...
Go ahead, sit down.
Oh,
Sit
thank
down,
you.
please.
Thank you. So, what pleasure did you get out of it?
So, I
Gotta be honest.
got curious one night. And so I really just cranked it up, and it felt good.
Oh. So, did you...
We cleaned it.
Yeah.
Well, I appreciate that. Did you have to use a lot of torque?
A lot of torque. I mean, almost, I got like some tennis elbow
Oh.
from it.
Okay. So it's been passed around the family.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So I feel like I should get a discount for that. That's
It's an
like
antique. It's like, it's so old that like, it's just exploded in value.
So you're telling me that a lot of people have put their hands on this?
Among other things.
Okay.
And really, it's for a woman.
Okay.
It's not.
Well, I think pegging's a thing, so
Yeah. Read the internet.
yeah. I'm really sorry that your wife doesn't appreciate your hobbies.
It's fine. This has just given my family such good vibrations that I.
When I saw the ad for Grandma's hand-carved wooden dildo, I just thought that I couldn't help myself. I was interested.
You really want my grandmother's hand-carved wooden dildo?
I mean, you got a lot of pleasure out of it. You
I
just
did.
Say I won't.
But it's just the feature about it.
So
Just-
it's attached to a crank, and I have to.
Yeah.
So I'm here to buy Grandma's hand-carved wooden dildo that's been passed along your family for generations.
Yeah, for only $50. All right, I mean, with that kind of deal, how can you pass that up? So our last game is going to be a game we like to play. It's called Sex With Me. It's just a quick, fun little one-liner game. To get us started, what is something that you have held in your hand today that is not your cell phone?
My cat.
A cat.
Sex with me is like a cat. There's a lot of pussy.
Sex with me is like a cat. It's a lot of hair.
Sex with me is like a cat. There's gonna be a hairball involved.
Sex with me is like a cat. When it's completely hairless, it's a bit weird.
Sex with me is like a cat. It cleans itself.
Sex with me is like a cat. Warm and fuzzy.
Can we get, like, what's something you use at, in your kitchen that's, like, not a toaster?
Spatula.
A spatula. Sex with me is like a spatula. We're going to be flipping over every time.
Sex with me is like a spatula. Sometimes you melt stuff on it, and then stuff gets stuck in the crevices.
Sex with me is like a spatula. Get ready to be pushed down. It's gonna get hot.
Okay, can we get one final thing? Anything at all? A car.
Sex with me is like a car. I have no idea how it works.
Sex with me is like a car. The older it gets, the better it runs.
Sex with me is like a car. I've got 6 pistons, baby.
Sex with me is like a car. You better know how to handle a stick.
Sex with me is like a car. If the traditional route doesn't work, batteries work.
And that's our show!